This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV live. That means we're live. We're here. We're right now. We're streaming on LinkedIn and YouTube too. But anyway, let's get to the business. All right. The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, we'll have a good show tonight. All right. It's more like, for me, it's like getting back with an old friend. You know, I haven't seen this guy in so long, man. Period. But he's doing some big things out there. Okay, so we're not going to dilly-dally. Old school world. Dilly-dally. Let's get to it, all right? Gina, what's up?
Hey, question. Who are the affiliates?
Huh?
Who are the affiliates?
If I told you, I had to kill you. All right. Moby ain't on here yet, so I'm going to.
Well, how's it going?
How's what going? The affiliates?
Your day?
My day? Man, I'm always good. What are you talking about?
Yes. And you know we're going to have a good show, right?
Hey, man, look, I'm telling you, this guy here, man, I've known him for a long time. Back when I was doing my music video show, actually. Known him for a long time. He's always been there for me. You know what I'm saying? He's always had kind words.
Awesome.
He's been and doing his thing. You know, he's always been an entrepreneur. Always. I mean, if you look at the word entrepreneur, he's probably in a dictionary. I'm telling you, he's probably in a dictionary.
Yeah,
right?
Dictionary. Yeah. I'm looking right now. I'm trying to see right now.
You're gonna see that. His name is Corey Williams. All right, he's and in the post I put, he's mastering the art of business. All right, he's been doing. I said it like he's just doing it right now. He's been doing it for quite some time. All right, and he has his own podcast as well. It's called Convo with Cino. All right, we're gonna learn a little bit more about that. What's going on, Marcella?
Hey, Marcy.
Okay, cool. Like I said, you know, I just gave the introduction, so I'm not gonna hold it back no longer. Okay, everybody say what's up, Mr. Corey Williams.
I found your picture, Corey.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
She said,
how's it going? Welcome.
Man, I'm blessed, man. I know y'all seen me backstage. I'm just laughing at y'all, laughing at Greg. What's up, my brother?
Family, what's going on, boy?
Man,
no sense at all, Corey, does it? No sense. None.
No. Zilch. He ain't changed. He been around the world and still the same.
Still the same, man. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Hey, he's still the same OG.
Except I don't dance like Genuine. That's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, man.
All that stuff. Dance like Gina. Anyway, man, it's good to see you, brother. First of all right. It's been a while. You know, I see you doing some great things out there. And so what we do on this show, man, is we celebrate the journey, bro. So today we lighting the candles for you.
Man, salute, man. Well, let me light the candle. First of all, how you doing? I want to shout out to your team, Miss Gina and Miss Marcella. How you doing? You got two lovely superstar ladies with you. I mean, so
thank you.
All right.
I like him already.
Okay.
I'm glad I put on some cologne. Look, I was you know.
Let me see. Oh, that smells wonderful.
Yeah. But no, man. First of all, man, thank you for having me, man. When I got the message this morning, I was like, wow, And here's the thing, man. I tell people this. I say, think about life is that you move, life move. But when you go to sleep, guess what? Life is still moving. Mm-hmm. So you got to make sure before you go to sleep that you are 2 to 3 steps ahead. That way you can wake up already at least in the game.
I know that's
You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
And so when I wake up, so every day I wake up, every day we wake up, we don't know what to expect. We don't know what happened while we were sleeping. It could be something good, it could be something bad. Thank God I got a prayer life, so I know all things work together for my good.
Right.
So when I woke up, man, and got your text, got your message, I was like, man, no doubt, man. So first of all, man, appreciate the work that you've been doing, and I'm just a piece of you. So when you see me, man, you should see a little bit of you, man, because I always looked up to you, admire, and just a lot of men that have poured into me that I can attribute the person that I am. I'm like gumbo. I'm like a big pot of gumbo, man.
You said gumbo.
You know what I'm saying?
Gumbo.
Yeah. So man, shout out to you, my brother. Definitely. So I don't know if that answered your question, but I had to get that off my chest.
It's all good. I appreciate that, man. It's always good to see people that I've seen back in the day, that were doing some great things. And once, I left, you guys are still doing it, man. So it's a blessing for me to be here to see, you and you all over LinkedIn, you all over Facebook, YouTube, man, you're doing your thing. And what we want to do again, we lighting these candles right now. We're gonna blow them out at the end of the day, okay? But we lighting these candles now because it's a celebration of you, man. So how did you, let's take it all the way back, man, okay?
Oh, snap.
All the way. You're an entrepreneur, and ever since I know you, and he's been the cleanest young entrepreneur in the world, okay? This dude stay clean, okay? What motivated
now I got my own clothes.
All right.
So we got the trade T-shirts, man. I got that Dope Living gear. We got the trade up.
Got you.
How did you start this? What made you want to be an entrepreneur?
Man, I think it's just in my blood. My dad. From my dad, I saw my dad. Start businesses, and he's always supported me. My dad. So, but since high school, I mean. I know this TV. I'm just gonna keep it real. We grew up around the New Jack City time, so hey, I did it all, man. But but my career, in sales. Once I really understood sales and a team, that just lit my fire. You know what I'm saying? Once I understood leverage. And I didn't know what I was doing when I was younger, but I always had a job. My work ethic was always there. I've been working since I was 16. So I was working at the bowling alley in Miller, in Dunes bowling alley. Shout out to, the Johnsons who, kind of owned it. And I was friends with their sons. So they gave me a job at 16. So I was working when I was in school, got out of school, tried to do some, business and I bought my first real estate property at 21.
Yeah,
I was working construction. And so I just always like money, man. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, I just always like money. And I got into the entertainment management, because I can't rap, I can't sing, I can't do too much of nothing, nothing like that. But I always could think, you know what I'm saying? And so my buddies were doing, they were rapping, the twins, Two-Face,
I remember Two-Face.
And yeah, Two-Face, man. Shout out to Eric and Elwood, man, the twins. And so I became their manager and started throwing parties, and I really enjoyed throwing parties. I was having birthday parties since I was 18, so I would have a big party every year. People would have fun, and I just really like people to have fun. And then, and of course, me, I'm always trying to figure out how I can monetize something. You know what I'm saying? I need to monetize, and that's And so once I started to kind of monetize the parties and real estate and I always worked. I always have a job. I still have a job today, you know. And they say good job. That's an oxymoron, but you know, I got a quote unquote good job. But you know, so I always worked. I always liked money. Just always, you know, grinding. You know.
And that's a basis, man. You know, but again, like I said, from the moment I've seen this guy, he was doing something. All right, and you know, to say he loves money, that's an understatement, man. But he was doing something, and you know, sometimes they say you got to dress the part to be effective. Dude dressed. I'm telling you, it's if y'all knew him back then, like I said.
Look, man, look, man. Shout out. You know what? Yeah, I always like fashion. Definitely fashion. I had mentors in fashion. Shout out to James Ward, man. Jacoa 3, man. You know, shout out to mentors, man. Mentors, again, I'm a combination of a lot of people. So mentors, man, you know, James Ward took me to, I'll never forget this guy, you know, took me to Back Rack, helped me buy my first suit.
Wow,
not my first, but my first like real suit, not Easter suit growing up, not the JC Penney, yeah, not the JC Penney choice, you know, a real suit. You know what I'm saying?
Back rack, man, and showed me how to tie. You know, he tied my tie. I never untied it because I didn't know how to tie. You know, this entire time. And then that's when I, you know, and so that's when I really transitioned from kind of like the hustle to business. You know what I'm saying? Because before I was just kind of hustling. I was doing parties. You know, I always admire you, man. Shout out to you guys, man. 925, you know, TV. You know, and hooked up and hooked up with one of your mentees, man, Rashad Ezel, man. Shout out to you know,
Ease.
Yeah, and so I hooked up with him because they were doing sounds, and so again, I'm always monetizing, leveraging. Him and his dad had a sound company, and I was hiring people to do sounds. So I'm like, why hire this dude when he's a cool dude? He was on your show. I'm like, we could use his name to leverage some, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, we got, all right, you know, 925 in the building, you know what I'm saying? So, you know me, I'm always thinking, right? So, you know, just transition from the business to, you know, really from hustling to a business. And that's, you know, my first business acumen is shout out to James Ward, man, really taught me a lot hanging out with that guy.
Most definitely, man. James Ward, Jacoa 3. That guy's amazing, man. He's amazing.
Yeah, still a monster out here. Still a monster.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Definitely. So you know, you called it hustling. Okay. All right. Now, and I know there was one because his nickname is Cino. All right. But I know that back in the day, man, you know, you did parties wherever there was an opening to do a party. You did more parties than anybody. All right. Matter of fact, I was at one of his parties and told some jokes. Actually, he's the reason why I went into comedy. Actually.
Oh no!
He gave me an opportunity. I'm telling you, he gave me an opportunity to come up and do one of his shows. Yeah, I was Greg Gray to do it on 925, but I wanted to do comedy too, man. And I did it at his club, you know, at his event. So shout out to you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, we were doing the comedy show. I was big with the comedy shows. It was something about I like throwing comedy shows because versus like rap and hip hop, because at most you don't really hear about a lot of fights breaking out at a comedy show. You know what I'm saying? It just was you know, when you look at the ratio of you know, violence and things, fashion shows, comedy shows, that's what I was about, you know, because I just never really wanted to deal with, you know, a lot of the fight. You know, we from Gary, man, Gary, Indiana, you know, shout out, you know, so just didn't want it. Comedy was just a cool thing. The comedians didn't charge a lot. It was really a win-win situation.
Yeah,
you know?
and you excelled at that, okay? But you know, again, you called it hustle, but most people would say that's the only way that they could get it, you know, get it done. You know, I mean, what do you think about that?
Man, I mean, you know, hustle just really has no end. It's really not a legitimate business plan attached to it. There's not a business plan attached to hustling. You just make the money, spend the money, make it, save it, flip it, you know.
smack it up, flip it, rub it down. You know what I'm saying? You just do that with the hustling.
Right.
But to kind of lead into that, smack it up, flip it, rub it down with hustling, building a business is the commitment. That's, you know, the marriage of it, making love. You know what I'm saying? That's the making love part, you know, because you have to cultivate a business. You got to study business. There's some things that you got to do in business that you don't really need to do in hustling. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the difference to me, is that, you know, it's just a quick flip hustling, but business requires, you know, it requires other people, it requires teamwork, it requires just a lot of, you know, things that go into a business, you know, and the benefits are great. The benefits are a lot better, because my mindset was this: I didn't want to be throwing parties at 30. I was in my 20s then.
Right.
I didn't want to be like, you know, I ain't saying no names. I didn't want to be a person in my 40s, which I am now, throwing parties with no solid income attached to it. So I stepped away from the promotion side, and I got introduced to network marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And in that business, that industry, I would recommend network marketing to anybody, because it's like a business school without going into business. It's without paying like I feel like I have a degree in business without going to business school, because I've seen some of the greatest minds and learned from the greatest minds in business for pennies on the dollar. I mean, from Eric Thomas, Damon John, to John C. Maxwell, to Robert Kiyosaki. I've seen all these people in the network marketing industry and didn't have to pay what most people would pay a seminar to see these people, like hundreds and thousands of dollars to go see these people. But because of network marketing, we could just pay, you know, just at our convention. You know what I'm saying? You just learn it from the best of the best in your industry. So I would recommend anybody to go into network marketing, because it taught me a lot. It got me around the associations, got me around good people, good men, good women. I was able to build leadership skills, build team, personal development, organize business, set you up with business. So that's why I can do I feel like I can do anything now. I can start any business now.
See, now you're one of the best. All right. Gina, you had a question?
Yeah, I'm interested in hearing about, is that a book you have, or webinar?
It's both. It's both.
Okay.
I'm creating the webinar, but the book is called Personal Transformation Mastery. It's an ebook. You just download. It's like $20. But the course is based on the book. So I have I'm working the PowerPoint. Everything is all there. I just got to really record it. So I'm working on that. But now you can get the ebook and things like that.
Okay.
Real good. So as you transferred from the hustler to the businessman, what obstacles did you face, bro?
I mean, you know, family, friends, you know, people, you know, of course you're going to have, you know, people not believing you, family, friends, things like that. I mean, you still get that. I think that's in anything, but yeah, the initial thing was the kind of you get in your feelings a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And but what I understood, that they say that opportunities go through 3 phases. First, you're ridiculed, right? And so people talk about it. Then it's violently opposed. Then it becomes self-evident, right? So now it's like, I went through the ridicule phase. I went through the violently opposed phase. Now it's self-evident. Now, you know, I don't hear the jokes, so I don't hear the naysayers. I don't get that anymore. I can come to the marketplace with something of value, and people can respect it. You know what I'm saying? At least not to my face, or not that it got back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's so, sometimes you can get so far up that you don't even hear the rattle at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think that's kind of where we are right now as a team organization. And now I'm able to start new businesses and paint the vision to other people to join. You know what I'm saying? Because now they believe in me because I have had some sort of success in some other areas. You know,
so that's the thing that's, you know, you said a couple of things right there, you know, because at this level that we get to, and it's not being arrogant, it's just, you know, it's the truth. You climb, you get to a level. You stop hearing the noise. You know what I mean? The noise doesn't make a difference. The naysayers don't make a difference. You know, you've gone through that and you reacted. Not saying you per se, I'm just saying in general, you reacted to it at first, but then as you continue to go, you know, it gets to a point where, and you can tell me if I'm right, where I can show you better than I can tell you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it becomes fuel. Your haters become fuel, you know, definitely.
Yeah. So I mean, it's I appreciate the haters. You know what I'm saying? Because if
that means you're doing something right.
Yeah, if it wasn't for them, then you know, because even and I'll relate it to the show that I did. The haters was talking. They were talking loud, but they still watched. They watched every week to see if I was gonna mess up. They watched every week to see if they could see something else that they could hate on. You know what I mean? And they did. They kept hating, but I got their you know, their number. So 1.5 million viewers later, you know, you still hating, but I'm good. You can talk about me all day long. I'm great.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about that too. If you look at a battery, there's a plus sign and a negative sign on it. In order for that battery to work, it needs a negative charge and a positive charge. And so that's when we use that, you know, the naysayers, the haters as the negative energy, but we use that to fuel up that positive energy for us to work. And so that's just life, man. Yin, yang, good, bad, you know, right, wrong, fast, slow, peanut butter, jelly, you know what I'm saying? whatever you into, but we need those things, you know, to fuel us, definitely.
Absolutely.
Right. Good analogy.
Going through
I like that.
The peanut butter and jelly part, right?
I like that. Don't be stealing my stuff now, Marcella. Don't be stealing my stuff. I see
I
you.
steal stuff.
I steal stuff. You can have it.
Let me tell you, hey, look, I'm getting ready to, when I talk, but you just told me that you called me out on the air, so I'm not gonna do it, okay? But you know, with the Dope Living brand, man, it got t-shirts and all that, right? But I'm gonna start putting some sayings and stuff that I hear every day, because every day I'm talking to somebody, they saying something that's even crazy. I'm gonna put it on the shirt.
You gonna put peanut butter and jelly on a shirt?
Not just peanut butter and jelly, but he said a whole bunch of things, white, black, you know, all of that.
Look, Jada,
It all goes together.
It
One can't work without the other. You know, if it didn't rain, we wouldn't appreciate the sun.
That's
you know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes I love the rain, like I love you know what I'm saying? But then most days I love the sun. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all an appreciation, man.
See, to see the evolution of you, bro, it does me well. You know what I'm saying? To see how you've evolved. I mean, but when I'm saying evolved, it's like you haven't changed that much. You know what I mean? You still doing it, and the hustle has become the business. You know, and the way that you're doing that, because you're doing a lot of things right now, and I'm just so proud to see you, bro, for real. Because like I said, it has been a minute.
Here's the thing, though. Let me say this real quick, because you know, for a while I wasn't doing a lot of things. For a while I was just doing one thing, you know. But you know, and shout out to my man, you know, Dwight Loney, 24A Solution. That's my guy. You probably need to get him. I'm gonna see if I can get him on here too. But so I had a shift over the last year, like mid year, you know, a shift. And this is why you see me probably a lot more. You know, of course I had some personal things going on. You know, I've been married twice, divorced, you know, twice, and, you know, got a daughter now, my first daughter. That's my best job right there, being a daddy. Y'all can keep everything else. Just let me be a daddy. I'm gonna be honest. Being a daddy is the bomb. Right?
At the beginning of this whole show, the first person to come on is who? Jordan Gray. That's my son.
Man, being a dad, man, that's I'm telling you, that's the best thing ever happened to me. But But I had a shift in business where some things kind of happened. I kind of took a little hit, you know, because in business, you're going to do that. You're going to have ups and downs, highs and lows, peaks and valleys, right? And I kind of hit a little valley. And shout out to my man, Dwight Looney. He kind of turned me on to some other business because I was kind of tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
And once I kind of took the blinders off and seen the other opportunities out there, and how now with the use of technology, social media, AI, I mean, all the things that are happening right now, you could be anonymous and autonomous, right? At the same time. So everything I'm doing can really be anonymous. I just put my name on it with my, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm building, I think I'm a brand, you know. So now it's just I can just insert me on it and move the marketplace with it. You know what I'm saying? And I can be anonymous and autonomous and put it on autopilot, right? I could put most of the things I do are on autopilot. I just kind of manage it. But anybody can be an entrepreneur right now with affiliate marketing, things of that nature. I mean, you can just anything you see, you can just go online and just say, hey, can I be an affiliate for this product, this company? And you can start selling it. Yep. And you don't even have to, you know, through blogs and all. I mean, all that type. It's just so many ways now to make money. It's just ridiculous. So,
yeah, this lady right here, Bella the Don, man, she's done just
Bella.
Telling you. But it's and like you said, man, and basically what he just said, the brand speaks for itself. You know what I mean? You don't have to, you know, before we had to talk about it. You know, now I feel a certain way if I see somebody who's always, you know what I'm like just always talking about their brand when all you got to do is let the brand walk. You know what I mean? Just put it out there, just like Cino said. Pull it out there. I call him Cino, everybody. Yeah, say Corey Williams, but his name is all right.
All everybody who know know me from back in the day, they call me Cino. Like new people, when new people call me Cino, it feels a little funny, right? Yeah. But like you calling me Cino, like it ain't no big deal. But when I hear new people like, hey Cino, I'll be like, I guess I am Cino.
Like that? You're like, oh, that's me. They talking to me.
Yeah. But here's the name. And Cino is an acronym. So I broke that word down. Is creating innovative new opportunities.
Okay.
So I got that name when I was kind of like hustling. So I've been Cino since I was like 16, 17 years old. My friends just didn't want to call me Corey, right? Because they would, you know, so they was like, man, we gonna call you Cino. You know what I'm saying? So that the name just stuck with me. But you know, but it was like it was a godsend because when I break that word down, creating innovative new opportunities, that's what I do. I create innovative new opportunities. And so everything I do, someone can get involved in it, or I can show you how to do it. So it's not like I'm doing something that only I can do. Anybody can do what I'm doing, if that makes sense.
You just got to have that mindset, man, and want to do it. All right, Marcella, you want to say something?
I do. So Corey, I recently saw something where it talked about having different streams of income, and it seems like that's something that what you're doing. But something that the person stated was a lot of people state that once you have all the different streams of income, you should quit your job. Like say if you're a normal, you know, going 9-to-5 job, and they were saying that that's not really, you shouldn't really do that because then you take away another stream of income. What do you feel about that?
Well, I have a job, and everything is a mentality. Everything is about relationships and mindset, right? I look at my job as an asset. I look at my job as a business partner. I look at my job as an investor in what I'm doing because it's earned income. I'm actually earning income while I'm there. So it's a form of earned income. But I also have passive income. I also have residual income. So why would I expect? Now, if you just had a job you don't like, you just tired of it, and you can walk away. But most of the entrepreneurs I know, a lot of them either like what they do or they like the money so much that it's kind of hard to give it up. I talked to one of my real estate buddies today. Shout out to Craig Kennedy, and you know, he was like, man, I make a lot of money on my job, but he's him and his wife very successful in real estate. But he told me, he's like, man, I'm not quitting my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm keeping that. Like, you know, and I got an interview tomorrow with Cherie. Shout out to Cherie Antoinette, the organic RN. She's on my show, Cino. But she's a nurse, and she's making great money in her business. But she likes what she's keeping a nurse. You know, that's what she still does. Like, she has enough money to walk away, but people still, you know, so it just depends on what you do. You could probably cut your hours if you want to keep your insurance. It just depends on your relationship. But I look at I heard it said that your job is your first investor in your business. That's your first investor in your business. So I look at my job as my business partner, like as an investor, because when business goes down, if business kind of takes a hit, guess what? Still got that earned income coming in. So it's just another form of income that you may want to hold on to until it becomes just ridiculous not to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and to add to that, Corey, everybody's situation is different. I worked with some people who quit the job and started their own business. I got a girlfriend that has 5 restaurants, 4 of them in Chicago and 1 in Atlanta, but she left the job because, you know, she wanted to put all of her energy in there. I was doing something on the side too, and she said, Gina, quit. It wasn't that time for me. It was the time for her. It wasn't that time for me. So everybody has to look at their own situation to determine, should I quit my job or not? Some people should. Some people shouldn't.
Absolutely.
If you're a garbage man and you don't like garbage and you making money on your business, quit, man. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, because the job might be killing you, literally. Like you might be under a lot of stress. A lot of people have stressful jobs. You know, so like I have a job now, and I get offers to go other places, and I'm like, do I want to go take a job, you know, just because of the status quo or whatever? Do I want to take another job that, you know, that I'm not gonna like or enjoy? You know, I may as well just stay here until again it gets ridiculous for me to leave. You know,
I like how you put it's an investment, because a lot of people don't look at that. You know, you have this job, you're making money, and you can put that into your other businesses. I like how you put that it is an investment. And
it's and this is what we love to do on this show, man. We love to give this advice. All right, it's not going to work. Everybody's not going to pick up on it. Everybody's not going to do it. But you know, at least we've done our part as businessmen, as entrepreneurs. We've given a little bit of ourselves back. You know. Maybe you listen, maybe you won't, but you never know. There might be one nugget that Corey has already said, and I'm saying Corey, not Cino this time. That Corey has already said that may have struck somebody. So, you know, keep that going. We still got time. I keep that rolling. You know.
So, but see, now I do this thing. It's like Corey versus Cino. So I have this thing because, like, now I'm a host. So Cino, I'm the Cino, the host, and then Corey, the coach. You know, so I kind of do this Corey versus Cino, like, because everybody has that alter ego, you know, everybody. So Cino is like my alter ego. Corey is like the real me, the nice guy. But then, you know, Cino can, you know, get a little funky, get a little jazzy every now and then.
Fair.
So it's like, who's gonna win? Who's gonna make $1 million first, Corey or Cino? Right?
Maybe they can both do it at the same time.
Hey, we both running. We both running for it.
Don't let him fool y'all. He already got that $1 million, man. Don't let him fool y'all. He had that $1 million when he was 20. All right. So man, as you progress, man, what are you doing now? What drives Corey and what drives Cino?
Man, Christina Ella Williams drives it all right now. That's my daughter. You know, really setting up things. Really focus on my legacy. I'm legacy building right now. The things I do is really for her, for my future, you know, for her future. So yeah, I'm really, that's what drives me now is my legacy, setting up every type of business entity, business stream, cash flow stream, trust, banking, bank accounts, life insurance, everything is really now it's more of a, because so now it's like Robert Kiyosaki talks about the quadrants, right? So you got the employee on one side, and then the self-employed, which is like a small business owner on one side. On the other side, you got the business person, and then you got the investor. So I'm kind of like, I'm like in all four of those quadrants right now because I'm still an employee. I have a business and self-employed. So self-employed be like a doctor or, you know, barber or, you know, something like that, where self-employed is where if you go on vacation, when you stop working, your money stops working. So a self-employed and the employee is kind of like the same. Employee go on vacation. Once you have vacation time, you don't go to work, you don't get paid. But on the business and investor side, when you go out of town, you still getting paid. You might even make more money when you go out of town. And the investor the same way, your money's making money for you. So now I'm more focused on those other two sides of that quadrant, the business side and the investor side, where now my money is really, you know, where most of the investors right now, where my money is really making more money and creating generational wealth right now. I'm really focused on that right now. So that's what drives me.
Are you still in real estate?
No, but they keep dragging me back in real estate for some reason. I'm like, everybody. Like, I mean, yeah, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, that's why I talked to my real estate buddy today. It's like, okay, I got some opportunities to do some things, but I feel I was a real estate broker. Like I had my real estate license. I've been a real estate broker. I've been an insurance broker, all that. But I seen this thing the other day. This guy, he was talking. He said that investor, like when you buy a property, the realtor is not the investor. The bank is not the investor. You're the investor. So people have to learn, really understand the right choices when they're buying. At the end of the day, where's the cash flow coming from your real estate? If you're just buying a house just to say you got a house and you got a note or mortgage, I mean, God bless you. You know, that's fine. But again, it just depends on where you are, what you want. And then I seen it, and I don't advise home ownership to single women. I'm just gonna be honest.
Why not?
Because, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble. My realtor friends don't not like this, but unless you have like a handyman or your family is, you know, you got cousins and brothers that are like into carpentry and handiwork, things like that, you're gonna spend a lot of money in out of pocket costs, from landscaping to repairs to maintenance to upgrades and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And so you're gonna spend a lot of money versus somebody who maybe have some inside contact. And this is why I don't want to go back into real estate, because I don't want those responsibilities. I don't want, I like my, you know, condo type of lifestyle where I have all my amenities. I can go and do what I want to do. Something breaks, I just make a call. Hey, come fix this. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to pay that. I don't have to pay those other expenses, and I can live my quality of life. It's all about quality of life for me. If a heater breaks, your water tank break in the middle of the winter, and you a single woman and you don't know nobody, believe me, I have friends that have homes and I get the calls all the time, you know, and nothing I can do. I don't know how to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I can loan you the money, you know, help you out, but I can't help you. It's nothing I can do.
Yeah, I had to make a midnight call, and my neighbor did come in his jammies. I was like, oh, okay. But it was fixed.
Marcella, you probably wanted that dude to come in them jammies, though.
No, it was after midnight. It was after midnight, and I was like, and when I realized, I was like, Oh,
come on through, daddy. Hey, I'm just messing with you, Marcy. So he has his own. He has a YouTube channel as well. But I wanted to play a portion of Convo with Cino.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do a little bit of that. All right, here we go.
With the basics, man. I know we got a lot of people, on the line, and let's start with the beginning. As far as credit. If somebody, what's the process of starting, and then we can talk about how much. I know you're thinking about running a special. But for somebody that doesn't know anything about credit, that's been using cash maybe all their life, had that mindset of like, man, cash is king. That was I'm going to tell you, my mindset, cash was king. And just by reconnecting with you and some of your colleagues, man, my mindset is definitely changed. So for somebody with that mindset, cash is king, and now switch over to a credit is king mindset, what should a person be? What should be the first thing a person should do?
I mean, the first thing, man, we got to reprogram ourselves, because we always taught cash was king. So we have to reprogram myself. Honestly, I stumbled onto this because my credit was bad. I was in the fives. I was just trying to rent a place and couldn't rent a place. So I was looking for a different credit repair people. I didn't like the way their systems were set up. Then it stumbled me onto my mentor. My mentor, shout out to him, 500. RPX, that's my mentor. So I got a big up to him, because I paid him $4,000 and that changed my life. So
hold on, because somebody might have missed that. You paid him how much?
I paid him $4,000, and that was the best $4,000 I ever spent. Because a lot of people, when they even contact me, they be wanting things for free. Man, get you a mentor. And most of y'all know me. Y'all know me. I'm finna start a mentorship, but we don't want to jump too far into it. Let's deal with the credit first, right? So basically.
So I'm gonna stop this right here, man, because that's Dwight Looney. If you guys don't know Dwight Looney, he's done a lot of stuff. Okay, he's done a lot. Matter of fact, Corey gonna get him to come on the show. You're gonna get him to come on.
Definitely.
But that's the flow of what Corey's podcast is about. Do you call it a podcast, or it's just a show?
It's now a podcast. We actually launched the podcast platform in mid-February.
Mm-hmm.
I should have did it in March, so I don't have to always say February, because
you can't say it. Right?
Don't roll off right.
I think I was just gonna lie and just start saying March, so that way I don't have to make sure I don't pronounce. I like to, as we in media now, I'm in media now, so I have to make sure I'm, pronunciating, enunciating, whatever.
So which month is that you don't like to say?
Don't do that.
The second month.
It sounds so cute. It sounds so cute.
The second month of the year, February.
Listen, you also have to be careful in media, because they'll fact check you. So just say at the beginning of the year.
There you go. The second month of the year.
That'll work too.
Yeah.
And Corey, that's why we try to talk a little different here, all right? But sometimes I let it go. You know what I mean? I let it go.
Yeah. But we launched the podcast in that month, and and so we have 10 episodes now. So this is not my tomorrow will be the premiere, the 10th episode. I don't do it every week, because I still have a lot going on. So it's building it slow, building it right, building it steady, consistent. The White Looney was actually my first show I did.
First show then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw that a little bit earlier today, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was and he's my man. He's one of my, now he's my financial mentor. So, he's I've taken on, and he's taught me, really introduced me to a lot of things. So shout out to Dwight Looney, Willie Muhammad, that's my Legal Shield mentor.
I know that name.
Willie, yeah, that's my big bro. Actually, the godfather of my daughter.
Okay.
We, and that's another thing about, kind of the network marketing is that, you build those relationships and, that mentorship as well. So, yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to Shaw, big, Ronald Shaw's place, that's one of my big bros, so a lot of good guys, man, I've been able to, connect with.
Okay, Chris Lane says, "What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up, my brother?"
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's what's up, man. And a lot of I already see that it's going to be a successful thing. We almost at 400 shows here.
Wow.
We've been doing it, man. When COVID hit, we got together and started doing some things, man. First it was on Facebook, and it's like, okay, hold on, let me call you back. Let's just stay there. Chris will come on, and then I say, hold on, Chris, because Gina want to say something, and then come back. It was tedious. So, shout out to StreamYard and Zoom and people like those that have allowed content creators to do their thing. You know what I mean? To do their thing. So what's next for you, Corey?
This is it, man. I'm really focused on Convo with Cino, building that brand, and personal and transformation mastery. Just building that out so I can really start to get out here and coach and speak and just help people develop, personally. Just because a lot of people are right now. I've been blessed to. I love my library. I've been blessed to, because of network marketing, taught me a lot of things about personal development. So I understand some of the keys to just being happy, being not being stressed, not being, there's just certain principles that I want to share with people. And so that's that's really my major focuses right now is Convo with Cino and transformation mastery, really building that brand, up to the point where, hey, we touring, we, going, speaking and speaking engagements, things like that. So, yeah.
That's what's up, man. It's gonna happen. I mean, like I said, you, and I'm using that word, you hustle too hard, still.
Oh yeah, no, don't be scared because the hustle, it's still the hustle is in me. It just transforms into a business. You know what I'm saying? But the hustle is in me. It's in you. It's in your team. You know what I'm saying? And so you gotta have hustle to do business. Like that's the foundation of business is the hustle. So yeah, they go hand in hand. So no, you better call me a hustle.
First question. How old is your daughter?
3.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Oh, she's cute.
I was going to ask. I thought if she was older, I was going to ask, are you training her up already? Business minded for that mindset. But she's 3.
Yeah, I am. She is. Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's a fun age.
Actually, I started her. I actually started her business, but I kind of dropped. I got to pick the ball back up a little bit, kind of speed that up. Poom's baby wear and accessories. Poom's accessory and baby wear. So yeah, she has a clothing line. It was clothes and things like that. So
that's cute.
Yeah, Poom's baby wear, and it's there's a Facebook page. She has some shirts and socks and stuff like that. But we got to pick that back up. So I'm gonna let her pick that back. We're gonna do that together, as she gets older. So that's gonna be our business that we work together.
And that's that legacy right there, man.
Yes, it is.
Convo with Cino.com is where you can find out all about this guy right here.
Yeah.
All right. You can
and Transformation Mastery.online too. Transformation Mastery. You can go there and get the ebook. And you can sign up, for Patreon and things like that to get some kind of inside scoop. I do some special things for my people on my Patreon. So it's like $5 a month. You can have access to me.
Okay. So I like to ask this question to a lot of the guests that come on, man. At the end of the day, you've been doing this hustle, and you created a business as an entrepreneur. You've created a business that's going to sustain you, hopefully. Simple, 3 words. Are you happy?
2 words. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it's about.
Yeah,
man.
very happy. Very happy. That's what it's about, man. Quality of life.
That's right.
You know, everybody has a life, but it's a style that matters. Style, how you live it, you know. And so that's what they call it, lifestyle. You know. So yeah, I love life. I love what I do. I love the people around me. I love my circle. It's not a lot of people in my circle, but I love, you know, it's tight, but it's right. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. I can see that on the shirt too. It's tight.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey
there
man,
you
I'm gonna have to copyright this show, man. I'm glad I ain't signed a consent form. I'm glad you ain't signed a consent. Yeah.
Charge him, Corey. Charge him for that.
And Corey know if he charged me, I'm gonna give him the money. He knows this. So, I ain't trying to do it. But anyway, man, you know, we are about to blow your candles out, right? Because celebration, man, you know, we could only celebrate for an hour, you know what I mean? Chris says Corey was the first person to introduce him to Legal Shield.
Get it right.
Yeah.
I got it right. I got it right.
Yeah, Legal Shield, and Legal Shield is still my baby, man. That's what, you know, really taught, you know, made me, you know, that Legal Shield really made me, man, made me tough, taught me a lot. I still, that business is still like very successful for me. It's so successful that I'm able to kind of walk away, you know, and you know, not totally, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it does very good. I have very nice team, a lot of great people I work with that have been successful. I mean, I have over, you know, several people on my team that, you know, made close to 6 figures, you know. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a very, very, you know, and people still are having a lot of success with it, you know, part of my organization. So I love Legal Shield, definitely.
And Legal Shield has been around for quite some time too.
Yes,
so
it has.
Used to be prepaid legal. Yeah. Legal.
That's what it was back when I had my daycare. That was over 20 years ago.
And they have a lot of excellent educational conferences. I remember the first one that I attended was in Vegas. And it was like when the conference was over and I got back home, they were like, so did you go to the casino? Did you do this? Da da da. And I'm like, what? I forgot all about it. I was in Vegas, you know, to even I cannot tell you anything that's in Vegas to this day because I was always in all, you know, I was like, okay, let's get ready for the next one. What's the next conference, you know, and what's the next class? But it's really educational and it helps you not just with that business, but with others as well.
Yeah. And a lot of people on my team, they have gone on because of the things that they learned in Legal Shield, have been successful in other businesses, you know, because again, it's just business school to me. They just pay you instead of you paying it, they pay you. You know?
You go. That's what it's about, man. Man, we enjoyed this conversation with you, man. Okay. Love celebrating you, brother, because you're worth celebrating, number one, okay. But number two, man, you got a lot of information. A lot of people need to understand.
Lots of nuggets.
And hear, man, you know. Make sure you guys check this guy out. All right, he's there. He's accessible.
And man, I'm about to get you on the show, man. You know, it's tit for tat. We're gonna have to go tit for tat.
What you gotta do is you send it to me, and I'm there, man. You already know.
Got you.
Man, before we get out of here, man, we always let people, especially people like yourself, drop some nuggets, man. Give us some words of wisdom for these people out here trying to do it, because a lot of people don't think that they can get past that hump, and so they stop. Okay. Talk about it, man.
Man, I just say, man, you know, whatever you're doing, it's easy to get overwhelmed in life. You know, life can beat you up, man. I mean, again, you know, you move, life move. You move, life move. And so, you know, but, you know, I heard Nipsey Hussle say, man, you know, instead of focusing on building a brick wall, build it brick by brick. Just lay a brick every day. And then you look up, you have a brick wall. And so that's what I try to do, man. Every day, I don't try to do a lot of you know, a lot, you know, but as long as if I can go to bed at night and say that I did something, that I laid a brick, I'm good. I don't have to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning every day. Even if I could just say if I didn't even do anything physical, but I just learned something and implement it or started to implement it, that's a brick. So just lay a brick every day. Don't try to build a brick wall, and you'll look up and you'll have a brick wall. So yeah, that's it.
There you go, Marcelo.
That was good. Never stop learning. Don't think that you're ever too old to continue learning. Invest in yourself. Invest in different educational programs and skills. You're never too old. That's it.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, just getting out there and working towards your dream. That is something that you have to get out here and do. You know, you may feel that fear is always going to kick in.
Mm-hmm.
Get past that fear, push past that fear. And if you do, you'll feel good about it.
Absolutely. That fear is one thing that really stops a lot of people. But you must also, and we say this all the time, know your worth. Know who you are and what you're worth. All right. You're putting yourself out in the atmosphere and out in the air. But a lot of people don't know who you are. But you know who you are. Know your worth. Don't settle for less. All right. And make sure that you get back to others, just as Corey did. Corey, we're going to blow these candles out, bro. So we appreciate you coming through, hanging out. And, our home is your home, bro. Whenever you want to come back through, just holler at me. We got you.
Man, I'm coming back, man. I'm coming back. It's a great time, man. Love you guys' energy. And that's what it's about, man. Positive vibes, positive energy, doing things with a high frequency, man. High frequency things. So appreciate you guys for having me.
Well, we enjoyed you, Cino.
Yes, we have.
Corey,
Cino.
Y'all check out Convo with Cino. It's a powerful show, y'all. Y'all check it out. I ain't calling it no podcast. It's a powerful show. Y'all go ahead and check it out. Support the brother, right? So it can get to get that Walk of Fame, because he gonna go to the Walk of Fame, put his little hands in the.
I'm there. You're gonna be right there with me. That's for sure.
I'm gonna hang out, but you're gonna get it stopped before I do, so it's all good.
Oh man, get out of here.
Oh hey.
You all in the Kanye video. I see you in the Kanye video. I see you. I see you in the Kanye video. Yeah, genius. I see you in Genius. Yeah, shout out, man. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you guys, man.
Appreciate you, bro. This is DopelivenTV Live, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We got a cast of people that's doing this movie. It's called The Unicorn. It's gonna be wild, y'all. Okay, it's DopelivenTV.
Oh Lord.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Peace.